everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing our annual binder flip through. I'm going to show you my entire photocard collection. In comparison to last year's video, I had 13 photocard binders, and this year I have 26 photocard binders. So I definitely doubled the amount of binders I have, but I don't think I quite doubled the amount of photocards I have. I've just changed the way I store and organize my photocards and collections. Also, while we flip through some collections, I'm going to be sharing a little bit of my 2025 goals for my collections, and hopefully by the end of this year I'll be able to meet those goals. But yeah, if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe, that way you can keep watching my collections grow. And let's go ahead and get this flip through started. Alright, we're gonna start with my A5 binders first, and this is my smallest A5 binder. This binder is from Prism Platinum, and it is a part of their Bunnies collection. This is the super shy green version, inspired by New Jeans. And this binder holds my Mark collection because Mark is one of my biases in NCT, and he's my main bias for NCT Dream. So starting from Glitch Mode, I collect all of his album photo cards for NCT Dream. So here's my first page that has some Glitch Mode cards, and then it gets into Beatbox. This next tab I have is for Candy, and I think I have ISTJ next. Yes. This page is probably one of my favorites because I love this page right here with the American exclusives. This next page is from Dream Escape. I do have the 2 Japanese exclusive cards on the way, which I'm really excited about. And then Dream Escape goes into Dreamscape that I still need to start collecting for. And then this next tab, I just have some pulls from NCT 127. So I think this is from AO and this is from Fact Check. And that completes my Mark collection for this binder. Next, we're gonna check out the 3 A5 Deluxe binders I have from Prism Platinum. This one is the My Universe, which holds my BTS collection. So this first tab has my group album pulls. We got Butter on this page. This is from Proof. Got the OT7 set from Proof. And then I have some bigger inclusions in here as well. And then the rest of this binder has all of their solo endeavors. This first one is from the Hope edition of Jack in the Box. And then I have my RM cards from Indigo. I don't have all of the solo albums. Like, I still need RM's second album. I still need Suga's album, and I also need Jimin's second album, but I'm pretty content with where I'm at with my BTS collection, and I'm so excited for them to come back later this year. This next section has Jin's astronaut photo cards and also his happy photo cards. And then we got some big inclusions from Happy. This next tab has Jimin's face cards. And then I have the big postcards it came with. And then this final tab has the photo cards from V's Layover. Definitely my favorite album from the BTS members. I love this page with the blonde hair. I love how all of these look with the postcards as well. And then this last section is for my golden cards for Jungkook. I love these postcards. This next A5 binder holds my Mingyu collection. My Mingyu collection starts from Sector 17 because that's when I started getting into 17. There's only a few cards left that I need to back collect for, and then I'll be all caught up for him. This next section is from FML. I'm sure you've noticed, but I like to organize it by like concepts. This next tab starts 17th Heaven. we've got 17 is right here. This next tab has Spill the Feels. I am debating moving this collection back into my 17 binder because I do like having my bias collections just like right in front of my full group collections. And I think I'm gonna need space anyway because this binder is kind of filling up fast. And this last tab just has the carrot cards from 17th Heaven. But Prism Platinum just released double-sided pages like these for their A4 pages, so I think that'll definitely help if I use those and put this Mingyu collection back into my 17 binder. But for now, he is in this beautiful A5 binder. And here is my last A5 binder. This holds my collections for my soloists from girl groups. This binder is filled to the brim, as you can see, so I'm definitely going to need to figure out other ways to store these photo cards. But this first tab has my Jisoo photo cards from her Me debut. I do have the rest of the cards I need for this collection, and I'll have that finally finished. Jisoo is one of my old biases, so I don't know why it took me so long to finish this collection. But I definitely wanted to finish this before Amartage comes out next week. I'm very excited for that. And then of course their group come back in May. And then I also have my pulls from Rosie by Rose. I didn't have much room, so I just put it over here next to Jisoo. Next tab is Jihyo's Zone. Jihyo is my bias from Twice, so I was very excited about this collection. And I love these pre-order benefits I have. And I hope she releases a second mini album soon. That'd be so cool. My next tab has my Nyan photo cards. So first we have the cards from I'm Nyan. I don't know if I'm gonna back collect the rest of the cards I need, but I also only need like 3 or 4 more, I believe. And then here are the cards from NA. I love these photo cards so much. I don't know if I'm gonna collect all of these ones either. But here are the Polaroids and big inclusions. Next tab has my Jinny photo cards. This is from her solo debut. I haven't really kept up with her. Did she ever do a comeback? Or is she like done? I'm just curious because I did like this mini album that she had. And then this last tab has Chewy's debut. These photo cards are so pretty. I don't believe I have all of her photo cards either, but I am very content with the ones I do have. And that is everything in this A5 binder. Next, we're gonna check out my A5 extra wide binders by Meow Cafe. I have 4 of these. This binder is for my riize collection, so I'm not going to be adding to this collection in the foreseeable future, which is sad because I did get this 3-inch binder so I can collect all the members for riize, but I definitely support this boycott we're doing. So we'll just flip through this collection and what it looks like before the boycott. So at first I was only collecting Sohee, but then after I attended the fan con, I decided to collect OT6. And so I was working on that before the boycott started. And if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know that I was so happy when Sunghan was announced to come back. So of course it was upsetting when he felt like he needed to leave. But there's a silver lining because now I don't have to collect all of the photo cards they have because they have so many different sets and so many different album versions. And then they released Epilogue and I was like stressed to even think about starting to collect that because there were just so many photo cards from Rising. And I kind of had a lot, but I also had so much more to go. And then here are some of these inclusions. These ID cards are just the ones that I pulled out of the collect book version. I wasn't planning on collecting all 12 of them. And then these last few sets are some pre-order benefits I got. Dang, I really love riize's music and I was so excited for them, but it just feels weird to even like look through this or even like listen to their music anymore. But yeah, that is the end of my riize collection. This next binder is for my P1 Harmony collection. As you can see, my bias is Untalk. So I started collecting for Killing It, and I did collect all of his cards for Killing It. It took forever, but I did it. And I was planning on collecting him moving forward. Although I didn't start collecting for Sad Song because honestly, I didn't really like that comeback. And I'm trying to do better at not collecting photo cards from comebacks that I didn't really enjoy. So I'm not gonna collect for Sad Song. And I'm also gonna do this for other groups that I mentioned later. I also need to finish this OT6 set. I'm just missing 2 cards. And then this next section has all of my OT6 sets that I do have. And then this last part are just album pulls. And that is everything from my P1 Harmony collection. This next binder holds my collections for my 6-member girl groups. So the first group in this binder is IVE. I collect Liz for IVE. Empathy just came out this week. I haven't got my albums yet. I do have quite a bit of cards to back collect for Liz, but from the comeback set I did start collecting for her. I did pull her quite a bit and I was pretty lucky, and all the cards I did pull I love. This next section is my OT6 sets. This was a pre-order benefit. And we got some album cards, another pre-order benefit. And then this starts my album pools. Empathy just came out and I have been enjoying it. I still need to get some albums and I need to set up for my Liz collection for sure. My next section is for nmixx and I collect Jiu. She is my bias. My collection starts from Expurgo because that's when I got into them. There are a few cards I need to back collect for. I was obsessed with Break last year and that really made me want to start collecting for her. Although I didn't really care for their recent comeback, which made me sad because that was the same thing that happened with P1 Harmony. So I don't know if I'm going to collect her cards for that album, even though there's only like 6 cards. This next section are my album pulls. And then I also have these OT6 sets. These are from the platform versions of Break. And I believe also a pre-order benefit. And then here are some more album pulls. And then this next section is for Katseye. This is a recent collection I just started. Lara is my bias, and I'm going to be collecting all of her selfie photo cards. I do have some more on the way. And then here are some album pulls I have so far. That is everything in this binder. My last A5 extra wide binder is for my 5-member girl groups. I definitely need to work on reorganizing and relocating the collections in this binder because this binder is filled over the brim and it's kind of concerning to be honest, but this first part has my Red Velvet photo cards. These OT5 sets are from the bag version of Chill Kill. And then we have some pre-order benefits from Cosmic and then my album pulls. There are some groups in this binder that I'm not going to collect anymore and I'm going to move those into a different binder and use like 10 pocket pages for those. And one of the groups I am not going to be collecting anymore is G-Idol. They're such a great group, but their music doesn't really hit for me, to be honest. And in a perfect financial world, I would love to keep collecting them because their photo cards are so cute. But obviously K-pop collecting is expensive, so I'm going to be shifting my focus more toward my alt groups. Here are my album pulls for G-Idol as well. I was very Mion blessed, as you can see. Next group in this binder is Itzy. Itzy's music definitely is hit or miss for me. I did like the Checkmate comeback, but I didn't really like Cheshire that much. But I was obsessed with Kill My Doubt. Like, I collected OT5 for the photo book cards, and I love these cards and this comeback so much. Like, it was such a good comeback. But for gold, I didn't really care too much for it. I do have some OT5 sets from it, obviously. And here are my album pulls. So I'm not going to be pre-ordering albums for them anymore. But if I do like their next comeback, I would love to buy some albums. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I did not collect for the Untouchable comeback either because it felt weird without Leah. That is everything I have for Itzy. And then next I have my Kiss of Life photo cards in this binder, even though they're a 4-member group. So here are my album pulls for Born to Be. And I have some pre-order benefits and big inclusions in here. I was definitely experimenting with the different pocket pages by Meow Cafe. And then this is a pre-order benefit set. And I do have this one cute set from Lose Yourself. I do still need to finish these 2 sets that I want to get. And here are my album pulls. I love Kiss of Life, so I'll definitely be collecting them more. Although I am curious about the future for Kiss of Life because I saw that their creative director changed companies, so hopefully it doesn't affect them too much. This next group is Loossemble, and they also left their company. And I'm curious if they're going to come back or if they're just done, because obviously Luna Girls would love to reunite as a full group. But yeah, we'll see what happens with them. But under those circumstances, they're going to be one of the groups I'd move into a different binder and stop collecting for. Next group is Illit, and I really liked their debut, but honestly, their comeback didn't really like too much. So I don't know if I'm going to be collecting these girls, to be honest. So I will be moving my Illit collection into a new binder. Here are my album pulls from the recent comeback, and that is everything in this binder. Now we are going to get into my A4 binders. We're going to start with this one because this one's kind of random. This binder just holds concept photo card sets for miscellaneous groups. These sets are from ISTJ by NCT Dream, and it has all the photo card sets that came with their Nemo version, I believe. And I just put them in here because these were taking up a lot of space in my NCT binder. Also, I am conflicted about these 7 pocket pages because they are nice and they look cute. I don't know if you can tell right here, they bend like pretty noticeably. It's kind of damaging the pages. Obviously it's not damaging the cards, which is good, but yeah, it like bends pretty badly. So I don't know if I still want to keep using these 7 pocket pages. Or maybe I need to like actually fill these smaller corner pockets for them to not bend as much. I don't know. And then the next section is for nmixx. These are from the platform versions of Break. These also took up a lot of space in the binder, so I just put them in here and set up like OT6 in the rows. And then I also did the same with riize. And I was gonna collect OT6 for these, but obviously I'm not collecting them anymore. So here are the cards I do have from this album version. It's been so long, I don't even remember what the album version was called. But these are just the concept photo cards from that. And that is everything in this binder. Next, we're gonna check out this acrylic binder I have from Meow Cafe. As you can see, this binder holds my zerobaseone collection, and my bias is Jung. I had so much fun making this cover page. I love it. So I recently started collecting ZB1 from their last comeback, Cinema Paradise, and I'm excited for their new comeback that's coming out in a couple weeks. I did collect OT9 for the Digipack versions, and I think I'm gonna do the same again. And then I also collected OT9 for the Zeros version. And then I have some more OT9 cards. And here are my album pulls. And then back here I have some big inclusions. These are just my album pulls. I'm not collecting OT9, but I did end up getting like 7 out of the 9 members for each of these inclusions, which is pretty cool. This next binder holds my big inclusions for boy groups. And it also holds my ateez collection because I don't have that many ateez cards, so I just put them all in front of these big inclusions. I do have this OT8 set, and then these are just some album pulls I have. I didn't collect any of their golden hour cards. I did like their golden hour comebacks, but I didn't buy any of those albums or pull anything. And they're one of the groups that I'm still not sure if I'm gonna keep collecting. We'll see what happens. But here's the start of the big inclusion. So first we have TXT. I mostly started collecting TXT from Free Fall, and then I have some random like blue hour cards and inclusions. Free Fall had so many big inclusions, that's crazy. And then we get into Minisode 3. I don't really trade or collect OT5 for these. I just keep my album pulls. But I do love collecting OT5 for TXT. And then here are some Sanctuary inclusions. They definitely didn't do as many big inclusions as the previous comebacks, but I am definitely okay with that. These next big inclusions are for P1 Harmony. These are just album pulls as well. And then I have my big inclusions for riize. And that is everything that's in this binder. This binder is my Stray Kids binder, and it holds my Han collection because he's my bias. I got into Stray Kids during Maxident, so I do need to back collect for his Maxident cards and the cards that I'm missing for Rockstar. I do have those on the way, and I still need to collect for some cards for 8. I do have a couple coming, I think. And I did finish all the photo cards I needed for Hop. And then this next section is my OT8 section. I love these sets that I got from the accordion version, and I'm excited to collect the accordion version sets for Hop as well. I pretty much completed those because I pulled most of them, and the cards that I do need are on the way. My unboxing for these accordion sets will be out on the channel next week, so you'll see all the ones that I did pull. And one of my goals is to reorganize this because this next section is kind of a mess. It was when I thought I wanted to collect my top 3, which is also Chan and Felix. And so I had this set up for them for Maxident, and I did collect my top 3 for 5-star. So you'll see Chan's and Felix's cards for those. And then I have my album pulls here from Maxident. And then for Rockstar, here are my album pulls from 8. And these are my album pulls from Hop. And then here are some bigger inclusions. But yeah, that is everything for my Stray Kids collection. Next is my NCT collection. This first section is for NCT 127. If you're new here, my bias for NCT 127 was someone who is no longer in the group, and we do not talk about that person. So now I don't have a bias for NCT 127, but I am leaning toward Jaehyun. This first section are the OT sets that I collected. I try to collect at least one for every comeback. So here are the 2 baddie cards. This set is from AO. Then we got Fact Check. I love this page because it does include some autographed photo cards for Jaehyun, Haechan, and also Mark. Definitely some prized possessions. And then we have Be There For Me. And we have Walk. Here's a pre-order benefit set from Walk. And then these are just some album pulls. And then this next section is NCT Dream. First part are my OT7 sets. So this one is from ISTJ. And then these next 2 were also from ISTJ. And then here are my album pulls. And then the next section is my little page for Wavy. I loved the On My Youth comeback so much. And this last section has my pulls from Golden Age. And that is everything in this NCT binder. This binder is also an NCT binder. And this one holds all my big inclusions for NCT. So first is NCT 127. And then we get into NCT Dream. This next section has my Golden Age pulls and also my pulls from On My Youth by Wavy. And that is everything in my big inclusions binder for NCT. This next binder is also a girl groups binder. It mostly holds my Twice collection, but as you can see, it also holds my XG collection. These first cards are from their first album, and these are my pulls from Shooting Star and their first album. And then we get into my Twice collection. I used to collect OT9 for Twice. I collected OT9 during Between 1 and 2 and also Ready to Be. But I stopped collecting OT9 during With Youth because I wasn't feeling that comeback that much. So I'm just collecting Jihyo's photo cards for this comeback. And I do have those on the way. And these were my album pulls. And I'm also just going to collect Jihyo for Strategy, and I do have these photo cards on the way as well. And these are my album pulls from Strategy. And then these are just some random cards and like unofficial cards that I was gifted. This next section holds all of the OT9 pre-order benefit sets and the group card. I'm probably gonna move those 5-member girl groups that I mentioned I'm no longer gonna collect into this binder, and then I'm gonna move twice into a different binder and hopefully get a new binder for them this year, because I also don't plan on collecting for XG anymore. Not because I don't love them, because I do, and I'm so excited to see them at Coachella this year, but their albums are just so expensive, and I'm not trying to buy those albums because honestly it's not worth those big price tags. And then here are the big inclusions I have for twice. That is everything in this binder. This next binder holds my big inclusions for girl groups. So this first section has new jeans. Here are some random big inclusions I have for them. I was able to move most of my big inclusions for new jeans into their binder I have for them, and one of my goals for this year is to finish moving all of the rest of these into that binder. I just need to get more pages because that's a different sized binder. Also, today they announced that they are now NJS. Are we excited? I'm very excited, but I'm also kind of nervous / confused at how their lawsuit is going and whatever, but we'll see, time will tell, and I just hope the best for them. This next section is for Itzy. Here are my checkmate inclusions. From Cheshire. Here are the other ones from Kill My Doubt. And then from Gold. This next section is for aespa. My girls, love them. It's been such a great couple of years for aespa, and I just love them so much. It's so bad, but I've been so tempted to start collecting OT4 for aespa. Their music just hits so good. And then here are my big inclusions from G-Idol. My big inclusions for Red Velvet. Here are some for XG, and then I have my IVE ones. And here's some for loossemble. And this next section is for nmixx. And then I have illit. And this last page is for katseye. And that is everything in this binder. Now we're gonna go through one of my A4 Plus extra wide binders by Meow Cafe. This is definitely one of my favorite binders, and it holds my aespa collection. My bias is Ningning, obviously, as you can see, and I collect all of her cards. I'm so excited, you guys. I have these SMCU cards on the way, and after those, I'll be all caught up with Ningning. I'm so excited. Here are my drama cards. Here are my cards for Armageddon and Hot Mess. These are on the way as well. And here are my cards from Whiplash. This next section has all my OT4 sets. I do have this winter one for Girls on the Way, so this page will be pretty complete. And then here are some more cards from Girls in My World. I did collect OT4 for My World. Loved this era for them so much. So cute. And then this page is for Drama. Just collected a couple sets. And then this next section is for Armageddon. I did collect a few sets for them and got some pre-order benefits. And I collected all the album photo cards for Whiplash. I do have that last one for Karina on the way. And then I have some pre-order benefits and lucky draws for Whiplash. And this last section are my album pulls for the other members. And that is my aespa photo card collection. Now we're gonna check out my binders that hold my enhypen collection. These binders are from a duo set by Prism Platinum. This first one, as you can see, is the bias binder, so it holds my Heesung collection. I have these 3 cards from Manifesto, but I'm mostly starting my Heesung collection from Dark Blood. So one of my goals for the year is definitely to catch up and back collect for all these. I believe I have all of Orange Blood on the way. I just need to finish the other comebacks. And then toward the back, I just have some big inclusions of Heesung as well. Just these 2 postcards. And that is everything in this binder. This next binder, as you can see, is the Bias Wrecker binder. This binder holds all of my OT7 sets, and it also holds my Bias Wrecker collection for Jake. I just have his own little section because I'm pretty Jake blessed. And I pull him a lot, as you can see. So this page is just all Jake. And then I also have my album pulls for the rest of the members. And then I just have my big inclusions back here as well. And that is my enhypen collection. And since my enhypen collection isn't that big, I'm considering using these bias binders for my 17 collection and my Mingyu collection, and moving this into the binder I'm about to show you that holds my 17 collection. So I think that's going to be one of my goals for this year as well. So this is the A4 binder that holds my 17 collection. As you can see, this binder holds all of my album pulls that start from Sector 17. And then we get into BSS and FML. Here are my 17th Heaven pulls. And as you can see, I pulled Jungwon's Carrot version. And then we have my 17 is right here pulls, and my Spill the Field pulls. And I'm super excited to store my Teleparty pulls in the upcoming weeks. Here are some big inclusions. That is everything in my 17 collection. Next, we're gonna check out my Blackpink collection. I collect OT4 for all of their albums. I still haven't back collected yet for their mini albums, but Blackpink is my old group, and I'm so excited that we're gonna be able to have more photo cards this year and a new comeback. And I'm so excited to collect for it. I always have so much fun when I'm working on this collection, and I've been loving all their solo stuff recently. And I'm so excited because I'm gonna see Jennie and Lisa at Coachella this year. If you guys didn't know, I saw them at Coachella a couple years ago, and I was actually front row barricade for weekend 2, and it was absolutely amazing. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to see them again during their world tour. That'd be so fun. But that is everything in my OT4 Blackpink collection. This next binder right here holds all my big inclusions for Blackpink. I try my best to collect OT4, but obviously there's some postcards that I am missing from their first album. And then I have the postcards from Born Pink. And here are the large photo cards. And the square photo cards. This standee came in the vinyl. And then I also have Jisoo's square photo cards in here. And these last few pages are the square photos that came in the album. These ones are pretty thick and bulky, so I have to put it in the back. And that completes everything in my Blackpink collection. Now we're gonna flip through my New Jeans collection. I store these in an A4 Plus extra wide binder by Meow Cafe. These are their 15 pocket pages. These pages are definitely helpful with a huge collection like my New Jeans one. This binder is filled to the brim, which is kind of fine because they are going to re-debut as NJZ. Hopefully they'll finally be able to release their first album because we've been waiting and I miss New Jeans so much. And then these cards are from their merch drop for Get Up. And these last few pages are from their season's greetings from last year. I did get their season's greeting for 2025 as well. And you'll see my unboxing for that next week. And then I'll be able to store those photo cards into this binder. They'll probably be the last photo cards I store in this binder. And I'll definitely start a new binder when they debut as NJZ. Here are those big inclusions I was talking about earlier. These are double-sided. You won't really be able to see the back like that much. You can kind of see it right there. But they do have all the members. You can kind of see right there. And here's some postcards. I love these pocket pages so much. They're the A4 extra wide 5 pocket pages that can hold postcards like this. And I love it so much. And then I just have my favorite postcards from OMG. And here's some pre-order benefit pictures. And some pre-order benefit standees. Here are the postcards from Supernatural. And back here I also have this OT13 set from 17 is right here. I put it in this binder because I wanted to see how a full group set would look on one page. And I love it. I put my biases in the middle right there. But yeah, that's my New Jeans collection with a little hint of 17. Next binder we're going to check out is my TXT binder. My collection starts from Freefall, but I do have this card from Blue Hour and I have this Daikon photo card. I do collect OT5. Originally, I only collected OT5 for the photo book versions, and then I recently just started collecting for the Weverse versions of the albums. So I don't have OT5 for the Weverse cards for Freefall, but I do have some pre-order benefits. And then we get into Minisode 3. This year, TXT kind of became my old boy group because obviously, like I mentioned, it was riize for a while, because after the boycott I didn't have a boy group that I collect the full group of, so I decided to collect full group of TXT since I really enjoy their music. And it's very fun collecting OT5 for them. I also recently got a new binder for them because this binder is getting pretty full. So I am going to store it in a 15 pocket binder like my New Jeans collection. And you'll be able to see me relocate my collection in a couple weeks on a binder maintenance video. And for next week's album haul, I have my Weverse versions for Minisode 3, so you'll be able to see me get some more OT5 sets in there. But yeah, that is everything that is in my TXT binder so far. And I can't wait for this collection to grow this year. The last two binders we have to flip through are for my sserafim collection. I store my collections in these 3-inch binders because they're a pretty big collection. I've been collecting OT5 since debut, and I love my sserafim collection so much. This first binder holds the first trilogy of their discography. I love how they do trilogies, and I'm so excited for their next comeback. I think it's gonna come out next month. And once that comes out, the second trilogy will be finished, which is super cool. Sserafim are obviously one of my old groups. They're definitely the group I have the most photo cards for, and the group that I collect the most for. As you can see, I'm pretty intentional with how I store my sserafim photo cards. I like to have the page cohesive and matching, so I try to use the same concept for each page. And so it won't be in like specific album order, but it'll be in the same like outfits and concepts. And Unforgiven's when I started to get into more pre-order benefits and stuff, so I did get a few of those and a few lucky draws. And then we have Unforgiven Japan. And then these are photo cards from their membership. And these next couple of pages are from one of their season's greetings. I didn't get their recent season's greeting because I don't really like how their season's greetings always only come with like 5 photo cards, which is kind of lame because every other hype group comes with at least 2 sets of photo cards. And then here are some photo cards from their photo book and their other season's greetings from last year. These last few pages are just some more pre-order benefits and concept photo cards. And then this page is just a bunch of random extra photo cards I have. And this last section holds all of the big inclusions from the trilogy. For a while I was debating if I wanted to put this in a 15 pocket page binder, but since their discography is split up into trilogies, I thought it worked best to have these in 3-inch binders. And then here are some more big inclusions from Season's Greetings and photo books. And then I made this last page like a spread. You can't really see it that well because they're over 2 pages, but it has all the postcards from their Season's Greetings. And then we have the posters that the Season's Greetings came with last year. Got Shaman on the back of this page. And we got Kazuha on the back of this page. And that is everything I have in the first trilogy for Sserafim. Alright, and this last binder holds my second trilogy for Sserafim. I also added these photo cards I got from Perfect Night. And then it starts with Itzy. Again, I did my best to have both sets matching on each page from the same concept. And then I have a lot of pre-order benefits and exclusives and lucky draws. These next few pages are the photo cards from the Weverse version of Itzy. And then we get into Crazy. I think one of my goals, if I have time this year, is to find another set in this Heather's Rock concept and one more set in the Odd Fairy Floss concept so they can have their own pages. Because even though these are super cute next to each other, I would definitely prefer to have like matching concepts like this page. But I honestly might not have time for that because there's so much to collect this year. But I do love how my Crazy collection looks. I love these double-sided photo cards so much. And then we have some more pre-order benefits. And lucky draws. Then here are some group cards, and I have some merch Polaroids from Itzy. I was very surprised that they didn't do merch Polaroids for Crazy because they did it for Itzy and for Unforgiven. So I was kind of sad about that. Here are some more concept pre-order benefit photo cards. And then next are the big inclusions. I made these double-sided so you can kind of see these ones right here. Here's some more on the back. And we've got some more random stickers and pre-order benefits. We have these printed signed postcards from Hello 82. Some more big inclusions. These postcards were also exclusive from Hello 82. We have the compact version postcards. And then these posters from the balaclava version. Yeah, that is everything that's in my Sserafim collection so far, and I'll just need one more comeback in this binder. All right, well, that completes today's collection flip through. Thanks for hanging out with me while we flip through the 26 binders of photo cards I have. If you guys like any of the supplies I use in my collections, I do have links in my description, and I do have some discount codes you can use as well. They'll save you 10% off the stores and also support me and the channel. I'm so excited to start a new year of collecting, so don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with all of that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out and for supporting. I hope y'all have an amazing week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!